Streaming around, move out of my way. I know you're feeling MRC cause you like it like this. I'm breaking it down, and I'm not the same, and I'm not the same. Back at Albert Park, ladies and gentlemen, for the karaoke version of MRC. Only joking. Tier 1 is what it is called, and we are back. And ready. Joining me again is Andrew, as always. Right, let's hope people are in the right cars this time.
Let's try again, shall we?
Yes, let's try again and see exactly where we are. So you've missed the lovely shot, or the lovely singing from the very first time. So I might treat you to that in the post-quali show. But everyone pretty much coming out already, which is really good to see. J Sarge having a little bit of a slow, letting people past, obviously not wanting to get to the head of the track. Camel Bob is racing away, and his Mercedes warming up those soft compound tyres in the line. There is Mark in the McLaren and the papaya orange car. Oh, we've got two abreast going around. We've got Chris Bailey there in the Williams, and then we've got an Alfa Romeo and a Red Bull. RFC Danny Baby Gav says, come on Bergen, let's be ahead. What? No, I'm putting it out there and I'm putting my foot down. No, I've said before, I said it in Tier 2 last year, this Bergen fan club has to stop. It is not a Bergen fan club, it is a Bigfoot fan club. There we are. What is this Alfa Romeo doing with Chris Bailey? They're all getting a bit racy. Christ, we're only in the first part of qualifying, but let's join.
I think.
Yeah, let's join. Yep, let's join Camel Bobby. Let's sit on board his Mercedes for an opening lap of Albert Park as we come down the pit straight. Nicely done here. Re-profiled corners, we'll cover them off. He hits a decent amount of space, comes into turn 1. Nicely does it there. Doesn't run too wide or risk invalidating. Nicely set up. DRS fully open now as he came through 2. Now gonna hard brake into 3. Keeps it nicely done. Yes, he does. He's then going to have 4. And you kind of have to watch. You don't want to ride the sausage curb on the exit, which has been removed. And now coming through 5, called Whiteford, and then into the reprofiled 6. Bit more of an option to carry the speed run. And then the long turn of 7, 8. And then into Clark, which is the new 9. And then through into 10. And then all the way DRS running down into the fast left right hander of 11 and 12. He does left into 6th gear, nicely done, runs slightly wide but stays there, purple like his helmet. Yeah, exactly. Then coming down into Scary turn 13 again, reprofiled. Yeah, tighter this time though. But then coming down into 14, which is Stewart, and then 15 into Prost for the penultimate corner. Get this right, and you can maximise your football as well. Yep, and then coming through the final 16, and he is going to set the first lap of the day. What's he going to do? A 19? No, 1:19.2. Nicely done. Yeah, exactly. Nicely done. G-Start goes quickest, 1:19.11. Chris Bailey up into 3rd. Mark Hanley, provisional pole, 1:19.0. Exactly. So, all going well. SW has invalidated his lap. Ollie Racing has invalidated. Lurapel is now coming round in that Aston Martin. Jordan Racing, Spiker Midland. And what can he do as he comes across the line? He goes 1:18.2. Woohoo! What a lap there. Happy days. The Slayer.
That's him just dropping the mic and just going, alright guys, you deal with that. I'm off.
Well, Reese has joined him on the front row as well, the 1:18.3. Oh, and the Slayer's lost it coming out of the final corner. And already the voice has been lifted as he turns round. And one of the other Mercedes, that's MTO. No, it's not. There we go.
It's very easy to do on that last corner in this game.
It is indeed. Calvin, let's see what he can do in the Ferrari. He hasn't been able to bring his zoo of animals to Australia because of the quarantine rules, so he's just decided to put some koala bears down his pants. And so he is smuggling koalas. Oh, he is, yep, it does look like it. The Slayer there, SW in the pits. Ollie is on an invalidated lap. Here is Nick BT of the British. Oh!
Calvin doesn't have to change his overalls.
That's exactly what it is. Let's see what Nick can do as he comes down in that Alpine, coming now down to Toronto. Runs slightly wide there, but seems to be able to keep it going. Is he going to be able to get into the 18s? Can he? Is he going to 17s? He goes 19.2. It's not a bad lap. Yeah, it's not bad at all. J Sarge is in the pits. He's coming out for an out lap. Mark is in the pits. Here's Bergen on a fast lap in the Williams. He doesn't run as wide as Nick did there, but we'll see what he can do.
Looks very planted.
It does indeed. It does indeed. We will give you the championship standings shortly as well. But let's see, as he comes across the line, where does he go? 1:19.9. So yeah, it's a decent enough banker lap from him.
There's more pace there.
Yeah, there is indeed. Kid Dynamite weaving his tyres. Wumax goes across the line and goes into 10th, 1:19.5. So far, the top 13 covered by 13 seconds. The Slayer did spin on his lap, and Calvin did have a slower lap.
He's coming back out again.
Yeah, it will be. I was just going to say, let's go on board. We'll go follow Mike as he comes down through the penultimate set of corners in that Mercedes, who are, well, 7th in the Constructors' Championship, to be honest.
He's coming in as MTO.
He is indeed. So there we go, Mark Ainley back out again. Let's go on with Wumax. He's 7 seconds down. He's not going on a fast lap. Bergen is 6 seconds down. Calvin's on an out lap.
So is G-Star.
Yep, let's follow J-Stars. Let's jump on board with the man who's been in Italy, who is currently in the Drivers' Championship 4. He's had a 12th place finish, a second. He didn't finish in Hungary, and a 3rd place finish in Abu Dhabi. 33 points, trailing the championship leader, which is Alex Saviour by 31 points. Saviour not racing this evening. So an opportunity for those to gain points on the German, or the Spaniard as I like to call him.
He's got a good chance there, George.
He does indeed. Saviour may be listening. He will let us know. Let us know. Let's see what can be done as Sarge comes down. Car seems to just turn in quite nicely there. It did seem as if it was kind of maybe a little bit sort of he's invalidated. He was a bit greedy there, was Jason. He was gracing you.
Right side.
Yeah, greedy boy. That's what happens. Hey, well, it's probably because we were on board with him. We're now on board with Mark. Let's see what happens in his McLaren. Oh, nicely done there. That McLaren gets more orange by the day. It's almost like someone from Essex. There we are, Saviour's enjoying his life. Yes, exactly, listening to us on a Monday evening at 22:30 local time. But yes, if you are a fan of the Essex people, here is an orange which will suit you. Mark's lost the rear end! Oh, that's 2 drivers now! I've had issues when we've been on board with them.
What I mentioned earlier, that last corner on this game is a pain. Yep.
That is indeed. Ollie will be on board with him. Let's see what he can do. He's purple. Well, he is. It's his first lap. He did invalidate one, I think. So let's just see what he can do.
He got really fast.
He is indeed. So 40 seconds at the moment. Coming now down into 11 and 12. The left-right kick. Drops it down into 6th gear. Has to get out of it on the exit a little bit, but he's doing not too badly. Yes, his last race for a wee while. He's running a bit wide there into 12, but 13, yep. Mandy, hello Mandy. And coming now down into that penultimate corner. Nicely done there. Let's see what Ollie can do. He'll be departing us for a wee while as of next week's race. So let's see what he can do. Can he go into the 19s? He goes 18.8, and that is 7th with his teammate. Yeah, definitely a good lap there. So there we are. Let's see what else is happening in the run. So 0.3 of a second cover the top 4. Pretty much, so always good to see. If you're interested, you don't need to watch it. It's Liverpool 1, Crystal Palace 1. You don't need to. Oh, MTO is gone! I was just giving them this football score just in case people thought they had to go and watch it. You don't. We will give you the scores. Like anything.
That is fair enough.
Exactly. Yellow flags. Where did one of the Hasses has lost itself? Well, that's G-Star lost it.
I think he's got the traffic through, isn't he?
Yes, Pumbaa has arrived. G'day, you filthy animals. I don't know why I sounded a little bit sort of cockney there. London gangster, Essex. They are all orange. Or drive Range Rovers. So there we go. Damalek Dambusters is in 9th.
Journey's just finishing up a lap.
Yes, and he goes provisional pole. 1:17.7, cracker of a lap there from the Red Bull man. Damalek 1.4 down on his best at the moment.
I didn't leave his Red Bull in. Ooh. I don't think I left his Red Bull in too bad a damage after last week.
Nope. No, as always, the red car of the Rambo Nunes was sent off for a headbutt in the Liverpool Palace game. So again, no need to watch. Mr. Hills, not the accents, for the love of God. For the love of God, hello. Welcome to the MRC family.
Can I say this to the two? G'day, boss.
G'day, boss. Welcome down under. I don't know why I'm talking like to Yorkshiremen, but I'm a Yorkshireman into Australia. There we go.
I'm just waiting for the Geordie to come out next.
Away, man, away. No, wait a minute. Away the lads. Newcastle. I'm from Newcastle. Newcastle, welcome. Oi. To be fair, though,
Ant and Deck haven't been able to get down here for a while, so...
No, they haven't, exactly. And to be perfectly honest, the one that everyone was waiting from was, surprise, I'm still a black, surprise, we'll come down under for some blind dates, we're getting some Aussie talents, surprise. And
I've just seen Martin's response.
I don't even want to know what it says, to be perfectly honest.
Baby Jesus.
No! It's always fun in the land of... this is a hate crime, yes it is, welcome to that. What else? What other accents? To be fair, last week in Tier 4, Chelsea wanted me to do a South African accent. Now, I did stop myself doing a South African accent because I would have insulted a lot more people. But yes, the Liverpudlians right now are not happy Scousers. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, they will be next week. They've got United.
Oh, well, is this going to be Battle of the Bottom Two or something? Right, LRL's in the pits. Mark is on his outlap. Bergen was on a quick lap.
I said it.
Yeah, but Bergen's got a 5. So we just cut to this just at the point that Bergen and Camel Ballboy seem to have collided. Now, let's make this point. The evidence was pretty much there, but I'm sure they will do it. Right, Womack's in the pits, the Slayer's in the pits, Nick BT's in the pits, Camo is coming back, Chris Bailey's coming in the pits, Mark Ainley is on his outlap. Who is on a quick lap? Southwestern Trains, choo-choo! Let's see what he can do. Is he going to be on the right track for provisional pole? Sarge is in 5th, Kid Dynamite in 4th, Reese in 3rd, Lurapel and Eugene. We've got 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. Let's see what SW can do. As he comes round that corner. He is really nicely done. He could easily go into the 17s here. Oh, he does. 1:18.2 goes second. So a good lap there from the Southwestern Train. G-Star.
If he gets back, he could get one more lap in.
He could. To be fair, G-Star is 0.3 of a second quicker at the end of the first sector. So we'll jump on board with him and see what he can do. I'm going to call him Graham. G-Star is now called Graham because after Cilla Black needing her Graham, this is now Graham. So G-Star is Graham.
Don't worry, Martin, we do our best.
Oh, he's nearly had it, and yes, we do. We are here to entertain and provide a university education. All you need to do is write out a cheque. £9,000 will do it. And let's see what Graham can do as he comes round that penultimate corner in the Haas. Here's our Graham in the Haas. So quiet. Here's our Graham in the Haas. Surprise! Here comes Graham across the line. Oh, he goes 7th. There we go. Happy days. I don't know, but it's only literally the surprise. I can do everything else. Just goes a little bit haywire. And then it goes into God only knows. You could go into a Brummie accent. Hello, I'm from Birmingham. I'm down in Australia. I don't know why I was going, anyway.
It's a good thing I don't class myself. I can't be classed as a Brummie anyway, so I'm all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Ollie goes into 6th place. Demotes Graham down to 8th place and demotes J Sarge as well.
Still healing myself.
Mark Henley is going to come across the line. Is he going to be able to go into the top 10? Yes, he does. Into 6th, respectable time, 6/10 of a second quicker. Good to see there. Mark didn't improve on his time. Yeah, Mark didn't improve on his time. The two McLarens, 18th and 19th. This is not what they would want at all, to be perfectly honest. They will want to improve.
LRL is on a lap anyway.
Yes, indeed. We'll see where we are. Yeah. Let's see what LRL can do anyway. In that Essex car. Proper Essex. Oh, is he backed out? Oh, he's invalidated! The McLarens are having an absolute shockeroonie. Shockeroonie, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not quite sure what accent this is. It sounds Scottish.
I was gonna say what's happening with the McLarens tonight. Has anyone seen? Is Oscar Piastri in the paddock tonight?
Contrary to reports, I will not be racing for the McLaren team next season. However, we shall see. Womax has decided to reinterpret.
I might be in there as well.
Well, exactly. Womax has decided to reinterpret the lines of the Albert Park circuit in an effort to get round. I think he would have made it without skipping 50,000 corners. Camo is coming round. Chris is opening his DRS as he now comes across the line, and he goes 10th. Yes, a decent amount. Graham.
6.
Graham is out of qualifying, and Womax is gone. So did he lose it whilst he was trying to
pit lane?
There we go. Maybe he just went a little bit too quick. Let's see who is going to cross the line. Mark is on an outlap. We will jump on board with the man from the northeast, where they love a Toby Carvery brekkie. He's missing that today, but let's see what he can do.
Nothing wrong with the Toby Carver?
No, well, that orange looks a bit like the yolk of the egg from the brekkie at the Toby Carvery. No doubt Ryan Barber will have something to say about that very shortly on comments. But let's see what... Well, exactly. That sausage curb has gone from the outside there of turn 5, which is always good. Oh, I know, because otherwise you sort of got on it and you rode all the way. Mark absolutely nailed turn 6 there. Superb. They're coming through 7 and 8.
Been able to take that line.
Practice, you never know. Let's see what he can do though. We are at the end of qualifying. Johnny is the fastest man. Kid Dynamite has lost it coming out of 2:10s. Can't be a Toby brekkie. Ryan Baba has appeared. That is exactly what it is. We knew that would happen. Let's see what Mark can do as he now comes into the final proportion of the lap. Yep, exactly. Here we go. Nicely done. Got to nail this. Get spot on. He's doing it. This is where he spun before. He takes it a little bit cautiously, opens up the DRS. What's he going to come across the line and do? Is he going to be a 19? It does. It puts him 17th. And Bergen's going to come across the line 7/10 of a second quicker. Let's see what he can do. Can he make his way off the back row of the grids? Yes, 14th. That's respectable. Damalek is doing his best impersonation of a John Deere tractor and cutting the grass. The Slayer had a little bit of a wiggle as he came out the final corner. He has indeed. So if he's invalidated, that, ladies and gentlemen, is your lot. Eugene, Southwestern Trains round out the top 2. Laura Pell and Reese Whitcomb in 3rd and 4th. The Alpines doing well considering their horrifically styled car. 5th was Nick BT6's Kid Dynamite. Mark Ainley and Ollie Racing share the 4th row with Sarge and Camel Bobway rounding out the top 10. Graham is alongside Calvin for the battle of the names. 11th and 12th. Chris Bailey and Bergen round out, and all Williams 13th and 14th row. 7 the Slayer and Damalek 8th row. LRL and Mark, the two McLarens in the 9th row. And VMAX Power and MTO round out the final row on the grid. 19th and 20th. MTO didn't set a time. And there we have it, folks. Qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix of Tier 1 is done. 21:41. We will get there. There you are. There is your grid. Yes, you know how I love to say the positions again. And so all I'm going to say to you is, they're there. Read them. Pretty much. There you go.
If you want it.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. We're not going to tell people more. Funnily enough, Chris Bailey's little icon looks like the Tesla icon. Just realised that.
Shocking, isn't it?
Absolutely shocking. 1.8 seconds covers the top 19 with MTO failing to set a time. Any surprises in there? I'm surprised at the two McLarens. Probably not as surprised to see the top 3, if I'm being honest. Really good times with Saviour missing in action this week.
Yeah, Sarge is another one. Is that going to be out of position a little bit?
Yep. Remember, folks, no formation lap. We are trialling no formation lap because given the challenges which the game seems to have with formation lap. So we're going straight into the action. And in the interest, well, we will. The drivers will choose their strategy. Remember, fuel it correctly. Choose your strategy.
I wonder who was watching Tier 2 earlier.
Well, if they weren't, I would be shocked. I would slap them around the face with a wet fish. But in these parts, it would just be a big shark. Yep, it would just be a big shark. Like a big great white shark. That is exactly where we are. Right, we are getting ready, folks, because here we are, 100 like 2, 3 and 4 and 5, and we're ready in Australia. We are underway, and it's a great start from Eugene. SW got bogged down a little bit. The two Alpines absolutely having fun already. Oh, one of the Williams in the Ferrari. Yep, one of the Williams in the Ferrari's gone already. Woodmax has got it. Both of the Alpines nearly ran slightly away. One of them did, and that was Nick BT. Eugene is out front. SW is in third place. Reese is in fourth. Laura Pell's dropped to fifth, and we have a safety car.
I'm just having a quick look at the tyre situation.
Well,
too.
can I just say this? The two McLarens, 11th and 13th. Well, 12th and 13th now, but what a start from them. Actually, why is Mark
Why the McLaren's dropping?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why Mark has dropped to the back of the field, unless he was illegal overtakes and he's had to give those positions back. But we do have... Is it a virtual safety car? I think it is a virtual. Because there's no safety car coming out, so it's a virtual safety car. I do like the fact that the game tells us which form of safety car it is. We almost have to guess. Do you know what it's a bit like, Andrew?
What is that?
It's surprise, which safety car is it? That's what it's like. I mean, guess the safety car. Yep, guess the safety car. We are back racing. Virtual safety car is over. Johnny leads, Night BT second, SW third, Reese Whitcomb fourth, and Laura Pell is in fifth. Kid Dynamite 6, Ollie Racing 7th, Chris Bailey 8th, Slayer 9th, and J Sarge is now into 9th place. Although him and Mark Ainley are following each other through. The Slayers had a moment, unfortunately. Let's have a look at the tyres, everybody. There we go. They pretty much, 15 of the runners are on the mediums. Oh, Mark Ainley's already pitting. Oh, Ainley's already pitting, so he's obviously had some damage in there. Let's just see
if there's a wing change.
Yeah, if he's had a front wing change, but there we go. Everyone is there. The Alpines and SW are racing for it just now. So
no, it's just a normal tyre stop.
He's obviously decided to go early. Not quite sure why. That could be a very bold decision. Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you one thing. SW is dropping from you, Johnny. He's around about 1.2 seconds back. The two Alpines, though.
He's switching the wing.
Yep. Alpines are all over the back of him at the present moment. So
yeah.
They need to get a move on, to be perfectly honest, and they need to learn more from it. They need to use teamwork here because they've got Laura Pell behind them, Kid Dynamite and so as well.
They've got an advantage here because the fact is that both of them are together. They can use each other.
Oh yeah, completely.
SW, Journey, Laura Pell, they don't have the teammates with them, so they can. So if I was the Alpines, I'd say, right, let's work together. Let's not hold each other up. Let's get after SW and Joni and start to drop Laura Pell, because if the Red Bull's going to help, Dynamite's not too far away either now.
Yep, just seen J Sarge make a pass on Chris Bailey coming down into the fast left-right chicane. Bailey then tried to go around the outside, wasn't having any of it. DRS will be activated now. So opening activation line, remember the DRS, 3 DRS zones here, activated twice as the detection zone, so once in the penultimate corner just before it, and the second running just before turns 11 and 12.
Yeah, it's just on that back straight.
Yep. Right, I'm going to call Kid Dynamite Kylie. I've decided Kylie Minogue is his name for the day, and Damalek is Danny Minogue. So we've got the 2 Minogue girls covered.
Perfect.
There we go, happy days.
Although it's ironic that you're calling the Red Bull Kylie, because I'm sure Seb called one of his cars that.
Yeah, I think he did, but it's easier to say than Kid Dynamite, so I've just decided Kylie is his name.
Enough.
Yeah, exactly.
There's been an incident, I think one of Mercedes, I think it was Camo's.
Camo's at the moment. As indeed. Let's see where we are. Remember DRS activation. So at the moment, SW's just outside that DRS detection for Eugene. Let's see if he does indeed get it with the helicopter shot brought to you by the local Australians. There we go. He is not gaining too much, but you can see there that the pretty much just a DRS train. As we go through.
It is in a minute, and I think Nick's dropping off race a little bit now.
He is indeed. The 2 Alpines really close in, to be fair. Nick already 3 seconds. We've got a yellow. Yeah. That's Calvin, I think, has gone round. And we've got a safety.
I don't think he's got a front wing either.
No, we've got a safety car as well.
He'll be kicking himself for that.
I think.
He's gone with the same strategy he went with Tier 2.
Yes, we do have a safety car. There it is. The Aston Martin safety car is there. It will park itself, getting ready to collect the leaders now. It's too early for the medium runners. Why do we have a safety car? Well, we had one of the Ferraris, I think, went round on the pit straight. I will speak to Michael McMassey and find out exactly why. Just in a second. I'll go down to race routes, and there we go. There's Mark Inley, who's been in the pits again. For the second time today, put on a set of mediums. They will not get him to the end of the race.
Jason Donovan Sargent.
Yes, I like that. J Sarge is Jason Donovan. That is exactly what we want. Here we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, whilst we're on the safety car, do give me your nicknames for drivers who are racing tonight, who are very much associated with Australia. So we've got Kylie Minogue as Kid Dynamite, we've got Damalek as Danny Minogue, and we've got J Sarge as Jason Donovan. Give me more of those Australian nicknames for people.
I need to have a think myself now.
I know, I was thinking that. I was actually, do you know what? I'm going to go into the trusty Google. It's always interesting when I start to Google things. Because it usually ends in disaster or people knocking at the door.
Open up.
Well, yes, exactly. Right, what else have we got? Right, here we go. I actually remember this. So, who could be Nicole Kidman? I think Nick BT has to be Nicole Kidman.
I think we've got a winner there.
Yes, we do. I think Nicole Kidman is Nick BT. Now, we're going to have to remember this, folks. Nicole Kidman is Nick BT.
We don't have anyone beginning with H, do we?
No, because are you thinking of who I'm thinking?
Wolverine.
Yes! Right, so Nicole Kidman we've got, and I think we're happy with Nicole Kidman.
Yes, I can agree to that one.
Okay, that's always good. We do like it. Let's see who else we can go, because we're in a safety car, people. I mean, there's nothing else to talk about. Apparently, Nicole Kidman reveals she almost dated Jimmy Fallon. Nick, I did not know that about you. So let's see where we are. Who could be Liam Hemsworth? Chris's brother. See, this is going to be this is where they'll start to debate each other. Let's hold off on that choice just now. Who else can we do? Is Sam Neill not Australian? The guy who was in Jurassic Park.
I'm not sure.
I thought Sam Neill was.
I've had another idea.
What?
I don't know if I'm right with this guy's Australian, but Eric Bana?
Oh, the guy that was in the mask one, Zorro. No. Yes. No.
Antonio, no, not Antonio.
No, that's Antonio Banderas. Why was I thinking Zorro? Why was I? Do you know who? No, but Mr. Hills has said Sam Neill is a Kiwi. Well, it's as close as we're going to get to Kiwi Zone, so technically I can go with that. Oh, actually, right. Wait a minute. I've decided MTO could be Mike could be Mel Gibson.
The Road Warrior.
Exactly. But then Russell Crowe. Now, given that Calvin is without animals this week because of quarantine, we'll give him a crow. Calvin can be Russell Crowe. That's what we want.
That's a good one.
That's it, exactly. Elle Macpherson. Who is she? Oh, she's a supermodel.
Russell Crowe Whitcomb.
Oh, Reese! Oh! But then a crow is an animal, and Calvin loves to get his animals into the mix, so...
that is true.
Not quite sure. Paul Hogan, Crocodile Dundee. We don't have a Paul. I've uncancelled him. There we go. Who's Paul? Who could be Paul Hogan? Do you know who I'm going to say is Paul Hogan? Ollie, because Ollie Paul Hogan. Hey, there we go. Happy days. Ollie, you're Paul Hogan. That's exactly where we are.
Brilliant.
Kate Blanchett. Chris Bailey is Kate Blanchett because it's got his Blanchett. Blowhole Blanchett.
Oh, God.
Blowhole Blanchett. Oh, it's classic. Oh, God.
Well, that's us off the air in Australia.
Marco Robbie. Now, Mr. Hells, I was just coming to Marco Robbie very shortly. Wait a minute. I'm going to look at a picture. Margot. Yes! Mark Ainley Robbie. Yeah, Margot. Yeah. She's from Neighbours. Wolf of Wall Street. I'm sorry, I've got to come back to Blowhole Blanchett. I mean, come on! How great can we be? There's a person called Miranda Kerr. Oh, there's another woman as well that was in Neighbours, the singer. She was also in Taken. She had a very short pop career. Was it not Steph? What was the woman? What was the Neighbours pop person that wasn't Kylie Minogue?
Macintosh?
No. Oh, it's ruining our fun. No, it's oh, we've still got plenty of time to go. No, I want to find out who this is because she was in Taken as well. Holly Valance. Zach Round has got it. Holly Valance. So, who is Holly Valance? HSV is Holly Valance because, well, HSV. Yeah. There we go. Damalik Edna Everett. Damn Edna Everett. There we go. Right, we'll come back to this in the next one.
Oh, they're going to hate us by the end of it.
God, we've got too many. Right, back on board with you, Joni.
Let's get this race back and
Not
going.
quite sure who you, Joni, is at the moment, but anyway. Here we go, he's going already. Holly Valance Racing HSV. There we go, right. SW is gaining as they come down. He is indeed. But he's not close enough, he has indeed. Tell you what, that little gap is now generated between the kind of top four. Nick BT, Laura Pels just dropped back slightly, about a second behind at the moment. From Kylie Minogue. Racing here for the first time in MRC. Welcome to Kylie. She's doing well.
HSV Valance is going around the outside of Chris.
Oh, but he's not made it because he's run a little bit wide of Kate Blanchett Blowhole.
He's got round him.
Oh, Mark's gone round in 19th. But yeah, Holly Valance has gone past Kate Blanchett. Lewis is going to be hating us, by the way, for all these names because nobody's going to have a clue who they are. But here comes Jason Donovan on Paul Hogan.
Bergen's having a look at the Slayer.
Yep, let's jump on board with Donovan. He hasn't had that much of a career since he departed Neighbours.
Seems like he's all over the back of Ollie.
He is indeed. Paul Hogan will be saying, I'll show you a knife.
You call
That's
that
not a knife. Well, this is a knife. There we go,
That's
folks.
Right, that's a spoon.
Oh God, we'll get into it if there's another safety car. Right. Oh God. Right, let's have a wee look. Let's see what Ollie does out of the final corner. He gets the power down, but Sarge's closing bit by bit. I don't think he's going to have enough though to be able to go up the inside of him into one. No, he's not.
He's making Ollie think. He just goes, right, I'm still here,
oh,
mate.
Sarge is low! And Camel Ballboy's lost it, coming out of 11 and 12, and we have a full safety car. Oh, full safety car, which can only mean one thing.
We're back!
Yes, you're Australian MRCs. That is exactly what it is. Holly Valance was the person I was thinking of. Right. Now, there's if we add to this, we've got... Let's actually, do you know what? Given that it's just finished, I am going to go to the cast of Neighbours now. So we've obviously talked about Kylie Minogue, and we've talked about Jason Donovan. Guy Pearce. Guy Pearce. Well, yes, we'll come to her. Well, we've already, to be fair, because Mark Ainley is Margot Robbie. Guy Pearce. Now, I'm looking at a picture of Guy Pearce right now and thinking to myself, if I could imagine one of our drivers, who would be most like Guy Pearce?
You've got someone in mind, haven't you?
Well, not quite at the moment.
Jerry's fitted.
Ah, there we go. Well, oh, wait a minute. Safety car chat can wait a minute because the top three are pitting. Top five, yeah. I'll tell you one thing: the two Alpines are going to have to. Oh well, no, I was going to say stack, but actually Nick BT slowed down. But is he going to be held? Oh, a little bit. He's cost himself a little bit of time there. But the whole field, if you were on mediums, you are pitting for the hard compound tyres. Holly Valance is out in the lead. Yep, he would do with the tyres. Let's just jump back onto the tyres. There we go, folks. We'll get rid of the intervals because we don't need that right now. Graham from Blind Date is in second place. And Calvin Imbruglia. Natalie Imbruglia. Calvin Imbruglia. Maybe. That works relatively well. Who else was famous?
From Australia?
Well, to an extent. I'm just trying to find out some more.
Who could we...
Wait a minute! Oh!
I had an idea as well. And this could be ironic because of the factors of the cars that are driving. Who could be Paul Stoddart? Never mind.
See, to be fair, I'm not going to say what. I might tell you later. To be fair, if you've watched now, there'll be people, because MRC is multicultural and multi throughout the world, there will be people who are thinking, what on earth is Neighbours? Now, if you Google Neighbours, it was an Australian sitcom which we only really kept going because Channel... Yeah, well, that's it, exactly, soap opera. They kept going because Channel 5 in the UK pumped lots of money into it, because even the Australians didn't want to watch it. However, there is a character on there called Harold Bishop. Quite a large man, bald, fell into the sea and miraculously came alive again. And he had his wife called Madge. So I'm going to put Harold... Oh! SW's got it all wrong. He's obviously got so confused by Harold Bishop that he decided to almost fall off a rock himself. But Harold Bishop, I am going to imagine, is... Oh, I'm going to offend someone here. Very, very badly. Harold, he's not bald, so I can't say it's Bergen, because I could have went bald Bergen, but that wouldn't quite go. I'll need to get that. Harold Bishop. I'll come back to that one, because I might save that for the final lap of the race.
That lap is very evil.
I'm sorry, but Blowhole Blanchett in 17th place. Come on, get up the grids. That's what you want. Right.
You've got a Crystal Skull to go find.
Felicity Scully was Holly Valance's character. Felicity Scully. And I remember Dana Scully from the X-Files. There we go. We've managed to somehow... Who could be Gillian Anderson? There's a good thing. She was never in Neighbours. Right, and then we obviously have the Neighbours couple of Susan and Carl Kennedy, Alan Fletcher and Jackie Woodburn.
Mr. Kennedy.
Yeah, the Kennedys. And let's see who else we've got. Roxy Willis, Zima Anderson. Anyway, don't quite know why we've gone into random Australian characters, but it's always fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine because the next safety car we'll talk about. Oh! Wait a minute!
Dun dun dun.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, no! Go away! I don't want QR codes. That sounds so wrong when I say it. Home and away!
No, it's what Martin just put in the chat. Martin,
home and
Gillian
away!
Anderson is British, you twit.
Yes, I know Gillian Anderson is British, but I was doing a name connection of Felicity Scully. Yes, exactly. Home and away actors. See, home and away is another one. Safety car is coming in this lap because we're totally focused on the wrong thing. But here we are. Exactly. LRL. We'll come back to Al Stewart and home and away. But LRL is there. He is gone on those hard compound tires. He'll be able to pretty much maybe make them last for a few more laps and maybe look to go on the softs at the end. G-Star Graham is there. BRD Calvin. Carla Bonner was Steph Scully. But Felicity Scully was Holly Valance's character. Calvin's she was the daughter. It was. Calvin's up to second. Yes, keep me right here. G-Star R. Graham is in third place. Joni, the first of the pitters, is there. Now, crucially for him is he's got about 3 cars in between him and SW, who's the second one to pit. So quite a lot of these people...
Oh, crash!
Oh, what have we got? Is that Sarge or Slayer?
No, it's Slayer, I think.
Oh, it is. He's lost his front wing. He's lost his front wing. I'll tell you what,
kicking himself for that.
Kate Blanchett's got to watch out because she's trying to overtake him at the moment, and Kate Blanchett's got MTO right up her chuff. As they come down into 11 and 12, Connor will be so proud. MTO is there, the Slayer.
Lirapel's round.
Oh, Womack at a moment. But look at this, Ollie has been absolutely chomped by Mark and Sarge. Going 2 abreast coming through this corner.
2-3 wide there.
Yeah, exactly.
Gee, watch it. Don't stick your nose in there. You saw it.
Oh, Kylie Minogue's trying to go up the inside. Oh, and Kylie's just been...
I think, with the Williams.
Yep, Kylie's just been rear-ended by Kate Blanchett. Mark's had a moment coming out of the final corner. He got a wiggle on. I think he's okay, though. Don't see any damage on that front wing of the McLaren.
Down the straight, though.
He will as well. But there we go. SW's got 3 seconds time penalty. Has Mark got a broken... Oh, I wonder if he's got some damage. But there we are. Oh, Mark's just been a bit rear-ended by MTO there coming down.
I wonder if Toto's been on the radio to him, to MTO, just saying to him, you want to...
Maybe has Reese has spun! Reese has lost it from the top! No. He's down into 16th in the moment, and there is Danny Minogue just behind, and Laura Pell, the Aston Martin's having an awful race. But LRL is just flying. There we go, 0.8 of a second, and then
Joni around the outside of G-Star.
Yeah, just caught that coming now into 11 and 12. Joni absolutely making waves. Yeah, Bergen there as well. He's got Mark Ainley behind him, and Mark Ainley, who's pitted twice, remember? Yeah, exactly. Mark Ainley, he's pitted twice, remember? He's now up to 6th place at the moment. So we'll keep an eye. Nicely done. Yeah, SW.
He's all over. He's got Bergen now.
He has indeed. He is absolutely flying. But remember that Bergen is on 9 lap old hards. To be fair, Mark Ainley's on 8 laps. So and G-Star's on 12 lap mediums. So we'll keep an eye because remember we've got a fair field spread here. DRS now enabled. Calvin is closing on Holly Valance at a rapid rate of knots.
Yeah, he is, and I'm not showing any bias because he's Calvin's my teammate in tier 2.
Mark has lost it coming out of the final corner, and he is, oh god, he's going to have damaged that McLaren. Oh, that is not going to feel a nice McLaren at all. His teammate is leading at the moment, but is being hunted by the Ferrari. Yep, Kid Dynamite, Kyla Minogue has... Yeah, Kyla Minogue has passed Nick BT. The 2 Alpines are just kind of falling down the pack for so well when they were 3rd or 4th, 4th, 5th, they were doing well. But they are falling down the pack. Yep, exactly. Very disappointing from their perspective.
Reese is starting to make a move again. He's right back on the back of MTO.
Dynamite's trying to go around the outside of Womax as they come down into 11 and 12, and he's done it! Oh, he has! I wonder if
Reese is going to be brave.
Yeah, I wonder if Womax just kind of gave up there. Ollie Racing is in front of him. Ollie is J Sarge, and let's jump on board with Sarge.
Having a go.
Yep.
BT's through.
As Womack's falling down the field. Quicker than the ratings of neighbours.
Yeah,
and there we go.
Sergeant SW, there is Sergeant screaming all in the back of that Alpha Tower.
Yes. Oh, his car feels on board with Sarge at the moment, Jason Donovan, and he's not the happiest of, looks like, the rear ends, but let's see what he can do coming through one.
He's going to try and have to get him into turn 3.
He is, and he's going to have the pace. He's going to open that envelope in his rear wing, and he's going to have to go around the long way. And SW is going to brake him. Oh, he's giving him a little push along. It's not going to work though. Surely, is he going to hold it? He's going to be run wide slightly. 3-second time penalty. Not quite sure. The stewards might look into that, but SW was defending with all his might there.
Did well.
He did. Mark's retired in the pits, so it is indeed. He's had not a great race as our Mark. So
I know the pain.
Yep, not ideal. Kid Dynamite has passed SW, and there we go. Kid Kylie Minogue now behind Paul Hogan, Ollie. And he's already going for it. Kylie is absolutely smashing her way through the field in her opening debut in MRC. Superb racing. Yes. Just a pity that Danny, our sister, is down in 17th.
Yeah.
Bergen is there. So let's just analyse the tyre situation. Bergen's on 11 lap old hard, so he is possibly going to try and go to the end or hope for a late safety car. Yeah. G-Star's on mediums, 15 lap mediums. So again, let's just see in terms of just in terms of stops. So G-Star and LRL and Womack are the only ones not to have made a pit stop. So they will still have to pit, but they'll be very much hoping for a safety car at this point.
I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, what do we think the softs could do? Maybe 7 or 8 laps around here?
Maybe, yeah.
Nick BT gets the 3-second time penalty. Nick BT has fallen behind his teammate. And
we don't know what the delta's going to be with the difference between the mediums and the hards.
Nope. And Cape Blanchett is behind Nick BT just now. Yep. Mark Ainley has passed Calvin. Oh, Mark Ainley had a big amount of oversteer there. Yep, but Calvin is chasing down Mark Ainley. Calvin's going to try and go around the outside. Is he going to be able to hang it round? He's not. He's not. It's too tight of a corner to do that now. Ainley's now covering it. Ainley will be a victim of DRS when they come to the straight, but he's 2.6 behind you, Joni.
Yeah, he's going to have to worry the fact is he's got Calvin and
Joni spun from lead! Oh, from second, sorry, he's down into 6th place. He spun out in the penultimate corner. And
Liverpool's gone.
Kylie Minogue is gone as well. We're watching the battle. We'll come back to that in a second. Kylie is falling down the charts. But let's see if Calvin can do more on Mark Ainley. I don't think he's going to be able to. No, he can't. So it's LRL lead by 3.7 seconds. Eugeni now up to 6 has just taken Sarge, but Sarge is going to come back at him. But he's not going to be able to get round.
He's pushing that Red Bull through.
He is indeed. Sarge has been doing that a lot tonight. Kind of just giving a few people. SW's left the session, pitted. Has he retired in the pits? Yeah, I think he has. The Alpha Tauri 17th and 18th. Absolutely horrific race for them. But now that he has left the session, that car will likely pull off to the side. Let's just hope that doesn't generate a safety car. Yeah, Ollie Racing is there. Reese and Nick BT, the Alpines, 9th and 10th. Kate Blanchett in 11th. Mike is there in 12th. Lurapel in
the... this three-way fight in a minute.
Yeah.
5th.
Yep, let's just go back to Slayer retires as we... the Slayer's gone this time. So it's a full safety car. The Slayer has lost it coming out of turn 5. Yeah, and so this is a perfect opportunity for those to pit. It's a bit early for softs, but let's just see if they do put the softs on.
Yes, Calvin is.
Wow. So this is now starting to come into the hands, because maybe a couple of laps under the safety car, and these hard runners like Bergen, 14 laps, he will be absolutely, well, he'll be attacked in the restart. Yeah. Sarge is up to 2nd, Ollie up to 3rd. Reese.
I think LRL's in a strong position here.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing.
Mediums.
So, Mark Ainley, softs. BRD Calvin, softs. Eugeni, softs. Nick BT, softs. Womax is pitted for mediums. G-Stars put the hards on. Makes no sense. I wouldn't put the hards on at this point. Now, I think he was on the mediums. It was the mediums he was on, so he could have went softs, but to go hards, he's just going to be a sitting koala bear in the restart.
Yeah, Eugeni's going to be right all over the back of him.
Yep. LRL on the mediums, fresh mediums, he's going to have some pace.
Yeah, I think he's in a strong position.
He is indeed. Let's just see where we are, but there we have it. So a very unique position to be in as we come to the final 11 laps of this Grand Prix.
Interesting finish.
Yes, exactly. Right, let's have a wee shifty at famous people that were in Home and Away. Chris Hemsworth was in Home and Away, so his brother was in Neighbours, I think, and he was in Home and Away. Who else? Not many people. Guy Pearce was in Home and Away as well. He gets about.
Seems it.
Yeah, so was Heath Ledger actually. Danny Minogue. She was in Home and Away. She played Emma Jackson. Who else? Let's just see there. Nobody else that's really relevant, to be perfectly honest. Isla Fisher, I'm sure she tried a singing career and failed miserably.
I've heard that name before.
Yes, she was in Home and Away. She played Shannon Reed for 3 years, from 94 to 97. That's more scary. She's 46 right now. She played Mary Jane in the live-action adaptation of Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Right. Scooby-Doo! There we go.
You gotta love the Shaggy names.
Exactly. She tried to move to Hollywood and then her breakthrough came. She was in Wedding Crashers. I thought she sang as well. Maybe she didn't. But there we are. We went through both Neighbours and Home and Away. Yeah. Oh, right, here we go. Actually, that's what I wanted to talk about. Here is some animals in Australia that can kill you. Saltwater crocodile. There you go. The redback spider. The common death adder. The stingray. Isla Fisher stars in Pitch Perfect. That's where she sings. That's it, Martin. I knew I'd remembered the atrocious singing somewhere along the lines.
Oh, she's married to Borat as well. There's
Ah, right. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Atrax robustus, which is the Sydney funnel web spider.
Essentially, a lot of animals in Australia can kill you.
Yeah, I mean, let's put it this way. When Australia was created, I'm not convinced... Yes, it is indeed, because Bergen is leading the pack. This is going to absolutely hurt him. He's going to go, though, ultimately.
Yeah, this is going to be all
Look at three wide coming down the pit straight. This is where we are.
99.
Exactly. Literally everyone's there. What can Bergen do? He runs that little bit wide. Sarge is going to be all over him on that restart, and he is. He's absolutely all over him. Flag. Oh, let's see, we'll come back to that. We've got one of the Aston Martins, Larapella's gone round. Sarge is going round the outside of Bergen, and he's going to take the lead. Skippy. There we are. And Sarge takes the lead. One of the all recent, only have had a moment. There's three abreast. Bergen and Mark Henley's gone, and so is MTO. And that was all started by going 3 abreast, coming out of 4 into 5. It was never going to go.
3 to 1 is never going to work.
No, it's not. Exactly. Calvin is in the top running soft compound tyre. Damalek is there as well. Then Kylie. Yes, Kylie and Danny having a fight as well. Let's see. Calvin has to make a move on whilst the sun shines.
Yeah, he's not going to try that move he did in Tier 2.
Oh my God, they're wheel to wheel. Oh, they are wheel to wheel. Let's go and look at this because Nick BT. Oh, you Johnny. Oh, this is going to end in disaster. This is not going to end well. He's gone at the inside, isn't he, Johnny? Oh, there we go. Yellow flag. MTO is spun. Coming out of 11 and 12.
And Christian Horner's just had got his blood pressure back into normal after seeing that.
So but look at this. 3 abreast with Calvin, Bailey and HSV. Oh, going for it at the moment. We're jumping aboard with HSV. Bailey is to the right of him. Calvin's there. Is Bailey going to go at the inside? Yes, he does. He is indeed. There we go. Calvin is going to be able to come out.
Nick right on his back now too.
Oh, it's 3 abreast. You don't know where to look.
Oh, this is going to end badly.
Oh, and there goes Johnny up the inside, and Chris Bailey's the one that's falling down a bit. Well, I'll tell you this.
Are these soft tires going to last though?
Well, they've got MTOs retired. Is that going to be a safety car or a VSC? It's a safety car. The pack is neutralised once again. And for the 4th time tonight,
I think
we have a safety car.
I wonder if everyone's going to pit in and go for softs again.
Possibly.
If I was Sarge, Bergen and Reese, I'd get on the softs.
Yeah, I mean, they are going to give up track position, but this is the problem though, right? I think if you're Bergen, you should, because you're not going to be able to take the hards another 8 laps. You were a sitting koala bear at the restart, although he did get the heat back in it. Let's see what Sarge does. Does he feint into the pits? He stays out. Bergen does. Reese stays out. Ollie pits. Calvin pits.
Calvin's in again. I think he's going for the fresh set of boots.
No, that's going to drop him though.
Out.
Yeah, Johnny's staying out. Bailey's coming in. Kylie's staying out. Kylie should have pitted.
In.
Yep, Calvin comes out.
Canley's in too.
Yep, there is Danny Minogue. Mark Ainley. Unfortunately had that spin. Lirapel is in as well for the soft compound tyres. So JSR stays out. Reese stays out. They've got behind them Nick BT. Now,
and
Nick
LRL
is going to be, LRL on those mediums, and he's maybe the dark horse out of all this, but let's not discount Wumax. Wumax is there as well.
LRL's got the penalties though either.
Yep, it is a bit of bumper cars, as Martin is saying. Mandy agreeing. Yeah. It's always the track is always a bit of a funny track, to be perfectly honest. With
it's not been too bad for me in the past. This one.
Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely. But we'll see, we'll continue, we'll have a look and see what else is happening. Do get involved in the YouTube chat. Remember, driver of the day, do vote. Driver of the day link is contained within it. Liverpool won, Palace won, but do go and vote for your driver of the day. It could be anybody. Yeah, exactly. More important than Liverpool Palace. But there we have it. Driver of the day, Tier 3 and Tier 4 on Wednesday night, starting at 7 o'clock. Join Chris Bailey and another on Wednesday night for Tier 3, then Tier 4 as I think Connor actually. Let me just check. Just check the little notes whilst we're in safety car timings. Let's just have a look. Tier 4, TBC. Tier 3 is going to be Mr. Bailey and Gecky Matthew is what's going to be on Tier 3 for you, and Tier 4 is brought to you by an individual who I think it's Connor who's leading Tier 4 this week. I will just double check that, to be honest.
4 is Connor and Baby Hornet.
Ah, there we go. Connor and Baby Hornet is back. Yes, there we go.
I hear for Wednesday there is a legendary driver who is driving in Australia that night.
Who?
Be yourself, wouldn't it?
Hey, there we go. After, see, to be fair, the last time I came to Australia I didn't like it.
Fair enough. Although, I will pass comments on your MRCX liveries. The Lotus,
yes. Do you know?
There, my friend.
Yes. I this week I may go black and gold from the green and gold.
Oh, John Player Special.
Oh,
very
yes,
nice.
Indeed. I may go, yes. I did see, to be honest, in that MRC X race, folks, if you haven't watched it yet, go and watch that MRC X race, because it was drama from start to finish in Abu Dhabi, the Yas Marina circuit. Absolutely superb racing. Literally from the first lap to the final lap. Safety car is in this lap, but go and pay attention. MRCX on a Friday at 7:30. So 5 races a week we bring to you. Go and like, subscribe, ding the bell, we'll go live. Right.
You're all spoiled.
We are. Now, telling about spoiled, Otmar Safnow is spoiled. He'll be joining us on the pit wall just now. Otmar, happy with your Alpines? Very happy. There we go. There you have it, folks. Otmar very speechless. Alpine being second and third. But again, though, those two have done really well. Because
brought back quite nicely.
They have done. I'll tell you one thing, I would rather be in Nick's shoes than Reese's shoes or J Sarge's shoes, but J Sarge is gone already.
Those three have got to run.
Nick's already on the back of Reese. Nick's going to be up the inside of Reese coming into one. He's already passed him. Oh, but he had to weave a little bit. Oh, no, I wonder if Reese... Oh, Reese is gone. He's retired. Oh, and so is one of the McLarens. That's LRL is spun. So Nick BT and LRL. Wow! So Nick has
still in.
Oh, LRL's still in, but he's down the bottom of the field. That is going to be awful news.
He was one of the ones who was touting for the win.
Nick was the dark horse, although LRL was probably the darker of the two horses. But I think Nick passed Reese too quickly. Had to give the place back. It seemed to offset him coming through turn one, and I just ploughed him into it. So all of a sudden, Johnny's the man in the prime box seat.
Yeah, he's. Oh, Journey leading earlier, so
yeah, he's gonna look to it. Kylie Minogue's up back and forth. Womack's moves to said
right on Reese now.
He is indeed. Johnny's going to have him up into the penultimate set of corners and coming into sector 3. He has indeed. I'll tell you what, Reese will fight it. He will, but he's not going to be able to. And that gap, which we will now bring you, is 1.2 seconds. Stuvine says, what was that? Yep, I think that's a fair reflection. Look at this camera angle. Look how far it is away. Johnny says fastest lap of the race. Have we got interval times? Yes, we do, Mark Dennison, because it's there. It's up in front of you. Boomba, the Lion King himself. Or,
King of the Jungle.
Or as we will renaming as we go to Singapore later this season, Shiwang. Because the Singaporean cream of young sung soup will be coming back out as well. But here we go. Here's Bergen and Kid Dynamite having a bit of a battle. Ollie's up in 6th. Calvin's now up into 7th as well. He's having a go. One of the Aston Martins is round. I'm afraid that's Damalek.
Yeah, no front wing.
Oh, it's not going to be a good end to the race for him. Here is Bergen chasing down Kylie.
Right on the back of him.
Yes, as well. And Bergen on those fresher soft compound tyres should be able to eat up the Red Bull relatively quickly.
Yeah, he's going to try and do what he already did.
Here he goes. Is he going to go up the inside? No. Is he? No, he's not. J Sarge has been passed. Here is Eugene, and there was the pass coming out of the corner there. Nicely done, and it was only a matter of time before Sarge was taken by Eugene. And Reese is now trying to go J Sarge as well. J Sarge, J Sarge is given a little bump by Reese as he comes across the line, and they're battling each other. Let's have a look, because there it is.
Bergen fastest lap.
Yep. Bergen is a man on a mission as well. It could well be Johnny Bergen. Could Calvin get up onto the podium as well? 4 racing laps still to go.
Yeah,
who knows?
Back of Ollie soon.
Yeah. Who knows what's going to happen? That is going to be the key here. Who knows?
Bergen's right on that.
He is indeed. He's absolutely
right
flying.
That Alpine.
Yep, and he's going to easily be past it, I think, very quickly. He needs to be able to get up, and he's going to go up the inside into 11 and 12. No, he doesn't. No, he's not quick enough.
Wait to the DRS.
Yep, he's not quick enough. DRS. Here we go.
A bit of a slam dunk.
There we go. Passed. And he's now going to hunt after Sarge.
Who's ERS is lights flashing. He's not got a lot left.
Nope. Ollie and Calvin on those soft compound tyres. Ollie needs to make a move on Kylie. Remember, we're coming on to the final point now, and Bergen's already... Yep. Bergen's already got Sarge. Well, he will in a minute. Oh, he's going around the outside.
Ferrari round is Calvin.
Oh, and Calvin was hoping to be higher up the field than that, but that spin will not help him. But let's see what Bergen can do. Is he going to go on the inside? He's going to go on the grass! Oh, They're around the outside, a little bit of wheel bang in there. Oh,
well defended by Sarge.
And that brings Reese, it brings Kylie, it brings Paul Hogan back into the mix at the moment. Jason gets
3 seconds.
Wow, Jason Donovan certainly is being impacted now. Johnny's just driving away. Bergen's opportunity for the win is just dissipating minute by minute.
6 seconds for Jay Sarge, 3 for Bergen.
Yep, Reese Whitcomb at the moment is the one to gain in all of this, so is Kylie.
Yeah.
Wow. So from second to sixth, all in the space of about 1.5 seconds in total.
You can just throw a giant blanket over him.
Yep, Bergen's going to try and go up the inside. Oh, a little bit of contact. Oh, and Jay Sarge somehow comes out in front. And then a little bit of bump up the rear by Kylie. Kylie bumping Bergen. Jay Sarge is going to go back up the inside there. Oh, and Bergen's up on the inside of the three abreast. On the LP's been toppled. Oh, who's going to get DRS? There's about 3 of them. I don't know, but there's DRS aplenty.
There's going to be 4 of them going into turn 1. This isn't going to
end well. It's Bergen that didn't have DRS, I think. Jay Sarge is still second. Reese is now up to third. Dynamite and Bergen. Wow, what's happening here? Ollie's all over the back as well. Bergen has dropped from what was challenging second to sixth. Oh, and he's lost the rear end, but he made a little bit of contact with Ollie. Wow.
Yeah, Ollie's this has been an absolute belter these last few laps.
Yeah, I wonder if Bergen's tyres are just starting to go now because...
Possibly, he might have been pushing too much.
Yeah, exactly. So all of a sudden, Bergen's challenge for a podium is out the window. Reese is 8 tenths behind Jay Sarge, who's going to drop 6 seconds. Ollie, let's just get the penalties as well. There you go. Ollie's going to drop 3. Bergen will drop 3. Chris Bailey, that's Kate Blanchett, will get promoted. Lara Pell is going to make a decent move, as does R. Graham. LRL might as well. No, he's not actually. There we have it. Penultimate lap, lap 28 out of 29.
Williams are going at it now.
They are, and Kate Blanchett has passed Bergen. Oof. There we go. This run from Bailey's just a little bit too late.
Marco Robbie as well.
Exactly, Mark Ainley. Where's he made an appearance from? That's the thing. The heels are on and the getting ready for it. DRS wide. It's just a DRS train pretty much. Behind Chris Bailey. Always. Yep, and Mark Ainley is up the inside of Bergen. It runs wide into one. He did. But he will get DRS. No, he doesn't get. He does get DRS actually. Sorry. Let's see, Ollie is there. Ollie's chasing Kid Dynamite. Ollie knows he needs to make 3 seconds up because at the moment he's probably going to drop down to around about 6th place. He's not close enough to the kid. Jay Sarge is somehow surviving in second. Somehow.
Yeah, he's had a belter.
He has indeed. No idea how he survived in second. In the slightest.
It's got to be the widest Alfa Romeo ever.
It is indeed. Talking about the widest Alfa Romeo, this doesn't have to be the widest Red Bull, it just has to be the fastest Red Bull. Mark Ainley has passed Bergen, Reese and Kid Dynamite are having moments.
Still having to go at each other.
Yeah, they are, exactly. Who's going to make a move down the inside? Johnny's coming round to the penultimate corner. We will jump on board shortly, but look at this battle. This kid's going to try and come back up the inside. No, he does not.
They don't need to fight though with the
no, he doesn't.
Penalties. They're both going to be on the podium.
Johnny's going to come round and takes the victory on track, and there he does. He comes across. Sarge is going to come second, but he's going to drop down the way. Reese Whitcomb, what's happened to Ollie? Ollie's had a moment, and he's down in 8th at the moment. He's dropped down to 9th as he had a moment on the final corner. He has indeed. Chris Bailey gets the final step on the podium. Sarge Graham takes 5th. Bergen is in 6th. Womack, and Ollie should have been higher, had a moment. Martin Robbie is in 9th, and Kylie Minogue is in 10th. Lord Pell 11th, Calvin 12th. SW in 13th, although ghosting. LRL in 14th, and Danny Minogue is coming slowly, very slowly.
Bringing the Aston home.
Yep, that is a proper John Deere tractor. It even sounds like it, and comes across the line, does Danny Minogue. Oh, 15th, wow.
What an ending.
Wow, do you know what, folks? 22:31 in the UK, it was worth it. As always, it is worth it to stay tuned. As I said, go and rewatch Tier 2. That was some cracking racing there. Johnny takes the victory in the Red Bull. Bergen gets driver of the day. Very strange, but do vote for your own driver of the day. That is there as well. Let's see what awful animation Joni has in a minute. We'll wait for it.
Drum roll, please.
Oh, it's quite sedate. I can approve of that. I can approve of that one. It's not too bad. There you have it, folks. Joni, remember all results are provisional, subject to investigations by the stewards. Joni takes the win on track. Reese Whitcomb finishes second, fourth to first. Fourth to second, sorry. Chris Bailey, 13th to third. Good result for him. J Sarge, the victim of Jason Donovan of those penalties. R. Graham is in fifth, and the Hasbergen takes sixth. Womack seventh. Ollie Racing had a moment in the final part of the race, literally penultimate corner in 8th. Mark Ainley comes across in 9th, and Kylie Minogue finishes debut in MRC in 10th. Lou Rappel takes 11th, Calvin 12th, SW 13th, LRL, Holly Valance in 14th after that spin, and Danny Minogue came through in 15th. Nick BT was absolutely challenging up until the last safety car restart. MTO didn't finish either, neither did the Slayer, neither did Mark, and neither did Chris. 15 finishers, 5 non-finishers. Well, you wanted a spectacular race down under, you've got
Fantastic.
it. And Saviour will now be looking over his shoulder and thinking, I've got a fight on my hands here. But yes, thank you very much, Andrew, for this evening.
No
as
worries,
always,
thanks for having me along again.
that's always good. As always, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, thank you for joining us. Do join us again, MRC, on Wednesday night, Tier 3, 7 o'clock, Tier 4, 8:45, and then MRCX on Friday at 7:30. 5 races a week. Do join, do like the channel, do subscribe, do ring the bell, and you will get notified when we go live. But from both Andrew and I, it is have a lovely rest of your Monday.